All right. Welcome back to My Faction Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you for coming to join me tonight. We're going to be playing some more Faction Wars as we grind some Faction Wars points so we can unlock more boss cards. And we get more MFP because we are very short on MFP and we need a good amount for Friday when new packs drop. So, yeah, let's do this and start grinding some XP. I'm not going to waste much time. We're going to jump right into Faction Wars here. So, and I need to pull up my other screen here. There we go. All right, we're just getting live right now. We got 37 tickets. We got 3 this morning for doing the birthday bash. So, what do I want? Well, I'd love to use Alexa Bliss more. The men's team is where you got to be just because of the percentage. So that's the team that we are going to be in. We're going to add everything to Jey Uso. He'll be our main card we use. We've switched our team out a little bit today. We took Toy Jey Uso out and added the Undertaker because I think he gives just a little bit more plain MFP. So we're going to start with our first match here of the night. Oh, and of course, we're starting with the casket match. Thank you to everybody who's out there joining me. Ah, Nicholas Main, the potential champion of my league if I ever made a league of jobbers. Nicholas Mann. So we got Rabble Rouser. We're going to do a dive move on him here. So we got Quick Climber and Dive Bomber. We're going to try and get as much MFP out of these guys as we can. So we're going to try and get his head red and strike him a bit. We got time to kill anyways. Well, there's all the answers. So I think we got all the XP we can get out of those. So what's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. I assume some people are watching Raw. Maybe I should put Raw on the side and do some Raw reactions. I've missed the beginning. My son was at soccer today. But yeah, maybe I should put the Raw reactions on the side. Okay, we need to continue to just hit him a bunch till his head's red. Okay, we got to land 5 finishers too. We'll probably do that in this match. Sorry, Nicholas Man. Oh, did I get Pain Train? I almost forgot about Pain Train. Okay, we need to just continue to... Okay, so we're at where we need to be now. Let's get a shovel out. Or bat. I like the bat. That's my favorite weapon. What do you guys... Like, what's your guys' favorite weapons in the game? Ooh. Love when the screen just flashes like that and you're like, oof. Alright. Sorry, buddy. You're about to go for a ride. I don't think those finishers have to be done in the same match. But we do have to land 3 signatures in one match. So we might as well do it here. It's going to take a bit of time to get that done anyways. Let's get another signature built up. And then we'll get a little bit more tokens. Because God knows those Ruby cards are expensive. Oh, you got his signature in there. And we ate his finisher. Okay, so we got our signatures. Let's just hit him a few times. Maybe we will put on Raw.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here. And his body is still the focus of the attack.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some reacting to Raw, although I've missed most of it. Although I can just start from the beginning and commentate on it as we go. Okay, so we got our do 3 signatures. We're about to get our 5 finishers, so that's done now. We'll do one more spear, and I think he'll go in the casket quite nicely. And then I'll set up Raw and get the audio coming through on the side.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it. And he re-enters into the ring.
He's going to throw me in, yeah. Sorry, buddy, you're not closing that on me.
Now this one may be over. Trying to force the casket close
Nope.
to end this thing. There's no way they're going to prevent doomsday here.
That was embarrassing. That should have not taken that long to break open.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
All right, now you're going in there, my friend. Nicholas Mann.
Right here.
No, I didn't hold the Irish whip.
Samoan drop.
Yeah, I got the birthday bashes done earlier today. I didn't get many good rewards from it. Like, I had all the cards and all the packs, I think, that were there. And I got a dupe Sapphire Sinister, and I got a new Superstar Series 2 card in the Superstar Series 2 packs. But that's about it. It was pretty light on rewards for me today. Nice. We got 3... Oh, did I get all the dailies done in one match? That must be like a... I didn't even know what they were going into the match, although that's a pretty easy matched like thing to do. Finisher, adapt, signature. Let's take a peek. I'm going to back out and look. I'm just curious if I did manage to get all the dailies in one shot. Yep. All right. I need to play some quick play matches so I can get those awards, or that MFP, although it's not much in the scheme of things. All right, we'll go back to Faction Wars, but I think what I'm going to do is I'll throw on Raw on the side here so that I can have that running and do some live reactions to it while we play. No idea what's going on with Raw tonight. Okay, I don't need you talking to me. I'm looking specifically for Raw. There it is. How did you do with the birthday bash today? Or birthday bashes? Who did you use when you were playing them? I'll see if Raw loads up here. Okay, I need to look at the path. I haven't looked at the path. Okay, so we got to take the bottom? Yes. But we'll go to this one and we'll get the credits out of here. Well, maybe I won't watch Raw because it's not loading up for me. Heavy attacks, light attacks. I do more light attacks, so that's fine. These are all bad. This one doesn't matter. That one's not bad. It just doesn't matter. All right. Well, maybe me watching Raw is not going to happen. It is June 2nd right now, so I'm going to click on this episode right here, and I want to start from the beginning. Maybe it's not going to let me do that. I don't know. All right, well, we'll see if it loads up here. And it's just a simple 4-on-4 boss match against the Giants. Did you play? Yeah, I pinned him all 4 times. I used the Faction Wars boss Rock. He's got, well, I don't know if this is going to load. I've had this problem before with Netflix not loading properly. Although weird. Why isn't it loading? But yeah, I pinned him all the time. I like Faction Wars, the Faction Wars Rock, because he's got, what am I thinking? He's got all the answers, so he gains extra signature when he does reversals. And God knows you need to do a bunch of reversals against Galaxy Opal characters. So, but yeah, I pinned him all 4 times. I beat it by count out with Legend Stone Cold Sapphire. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I didn't win every time, but I did win a bunch of the times. Like, obviously, all 4. The Luger one I used... the Luger one I used... who am I playing? I'm not on the right person. There we are. Yeah, I used Boss Rock. And then for Luger, I used the live event Chad Gable. He moved. Yeah, Toy Bray. Did you submit him or did you count him out? I was just curious what other people did. That was probably the easier way. It took me like 4 ankle locks to get Luger done.
Yeah, Jay had him well measured. Hit drop. I've been waiting to see that. Danger is constantly lurking in a no disqualification match. Interference has to be a concern for these superstars. While it certainly can be
Oh, I should have done the signature there.
The only thing you should be concerned about is getting the win. Into the neck breaker. Beautiful. He cuts the pin attempt short.
Looks like we're getting Nash in. Okay, I got to get up and I got to do a dive. Yeah, submission. It wasn't that bad. Oh, Undertaker did not come in. I thought he came in for a second. Luger, I used Ruby Kurt Angle. Yeah, so very similar. Very similar to what I did with Chad Gable. All right, we get the win. A little bit quicker than I thought we'd get. All right, has Netflix decided to start? I don't know why it does this. Sometimes I try and log on to Raw, and I just can't get it. Can I get it to load something else? Will you guys be patient with me here? Hello, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for jumping on the stream. Okay, what if I don't play Raw? What if I play something like Spider-Man? Will that start? 7:45? Okay, that's not terrible. I'd like to hit 200K tonight for MFP. I don't know if that's doable, but I'd like to stream until we have 200K. So that we can start working towards the number for whatever we are going to need. Well, this will go quick. We're going to have to do the bottom round here. Well, it won't even load up Spider-Man, which is interesting. Yeah, you know what? I messed up with AJ because I was using the rock and he has the, not the low blow, but the brass knuckles. And I did it before, can't even talk. I did it before I distracted the ref and I completely got disqualified and I was probably going to win that round. And I was like, oh man. Okay, so just give me 2 seconds here, guys. I don't think Netflix is happening tonight. I just can't get it to load. I was hoping to have Raw on the side and catch up on Raw, but it does not look like I can get anything to load. Come switch. There. Yeah, not even Spider-Man. So I don't know why Netflix it loads up the main site, but then when I go to watch a show, it not worky. I don't know why it's not working. I'd like to like stream and watch Raw at the same time. Do some live reactions to it. Well, mostly live. A little bit delayed because I was at a soccer game with my kid earlier. So, all right, we got a ladder match. Jey Uso versus Kofi Kingston. We're just going to try and get the MFP stuff done right away. And we got it. We're going to do our taunts. So we can get Rabble Rouser, and then we just need to get all the answers and reverse a move from him, which I'm sure we will do. In the meantime, okay. See, he already reversed this once there. This is not working. Now I can't even get... I watch... I did something about, actually, a while back, Manic. I did a video of what to do while grinding. Wait, let me see if I can pull that up. I am pretty sure that's... a few weeks ago I did that one. Well, now Netflix isn't even loading. Let me just try new Netflix. Give me a second. Let's see if we can... Oh, Sheamus is back. See, this is the stuff I'm missing. Because I can't see it. But give me a second, Manic. I will find something to suggest to you, my friend. Well, I'm traveling. It's older than these videos, so it'll be in the next batch. I put a lot of videos out. Yeah, here it is. Grinding doesn't have to suck. Oh, and now it's working. Weird. Okay, maybe Raw will work now. And then everything will work. There you go, Manic. That is my suggestion there for you. So, but yeah, that's what I talked about. Okay, so we got Spider-Man, No Way Home. Not what we want to watch. We want to watch Raw. Let's look at the episodes. I don't know. We'll give it a second here, see what happens. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's doing something different than it was doing earlier. So I see Seth Rollins on the screen. So maybe it's actually going to start. Sorry you're having trouble with my request. You're having trouble playing Raw. Maybe there's a problem with Netflix. Sorry, guys. I'd just like to get this set up. I should have done it before we started streaming. I just thought about it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we're going to go back to the beginning. And we'll start Raw from scratch. Okay, so we're good here now. We've got Raw. And best way to grind better is to watch a podcast or something else. So my thing is, I talk a bit about it in the video that I put together, is that I watch TV shows. So on one monitor, because I've got a 2-monitor setup here. Here, let me, I can share my setup with you guys quickly. But, so I've got 2 monitors, so I use one monitor and have whatever's up on the screen, and then I play my game on the second monitor. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to put this back so the camera's back in the right place. Yeah, that should be good. So, and yeah, Law and Order became a big thing for me. I caught up on many a season. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted. Do you guys want the audio from Netflix for Raw? Or would that be bothersome? You guys tell me. I'm really annoyed about Rollins going to Money in the Bank. It's not who I wanted there. Come on, let me go here, man. This Kofi's not giving me a break to... You've got 406 MFP total? Oh, or 406k. I bet that's 406k. I'm going to put my ladder up before I try and hit the signature. Alright, we're going to go for the signature here. And then we're going to try... Second time he's blocked that. Love that hat on Sammy. Let me know. Do you guys want the audio from this so you guys can hear what I'm saying? Maybe that makes sense. I can do that. Yeah, 406k. I was like, that makes much more sense. You're much further ahead than I am. I bought a 10-pack of basics hoping I would get what I needed, but I did not. So I'm going to kill this. I guess I'll add desktop audio and I'll kill the screen capture. And that way you guys, let me know if you guys can hear the audio. Oh, I hope it's El Grande Americano. It'd be great for Omos to finally get a shot at a title. All right. Come on, let's get out of this match. Liv Morgan should not be winning that. I'm assuming that will be Stephanie Vicaire. Let me know if the volume's too loud and I can adjust things. My audio's cutting out. I'll turn it down. Is that better? I turned it down a bit. Let me know if the audio is better or not. I guess we're going to go for that side plate. Yeah, I'd like to get up over 1 million, but I'll be lucky to keep it grinded to 1 million. So, like I said, I'm at 100k right now. So, Michael Cole repping the tank top. Nice. Okay, good. So, this is a bad badge choice. Nope, still no mention of Celebrity 1. We are still waiting on that. I posted a question in one of my Reddit groups, but will we see the launch of Pack 2 before we get the announcement from one. Yeah, I didn't get anything from the glitch packs. I didn't even know they were a thing until I missed out completely. So, why would I have been running at Randy, or not Randy, Solo on the ropes? It's clobbering time! Okay. Now we'll start our thing. Was he? I don't know why they just didn't say it then. Also, if it is Travis Scott, why not just tell us it's Travis Scott? I don't understand. Also, I think they've realized that Travis Scott's not really popular with the audience right now. I think that's why they've backed off from this tag match. Oh, interesting. Cole is 60? Good for him. He actually looks pretty decent for somebody who's 60. Uh, I don't know. We'll see what the grinds are later this week. I don't, or the cost of the packs are. I don't know. They have to know the cost of these packs did not sit well with people. Although, yeah, no, 100%. You're not incorrect with that at all in terms of the cost. Because, yeah, the most expensive a pack got was 23,400, and to have like amethyst cards as your top reward for 30,000 was kind of crazy. Um, so yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there in terms of what the cost of these things are going to end up being. Um, I will say that the odds in the 10 pack I got were better than the 20 packs that I was getting prior. So, what cards am I grinding for? Good question. Right now, I'm just trying to grind boss MFP for the boss cards. I really just want to start working on unlocking all of the boss cards within the game so that I have them. And to drive my collection level up. So I have to go that route. Okay, so we can get to health here. I don't know what the packs are going to be. I saw two potential leaks for packs, though. One of them was the Bloodline pack, and the other was Heat Wave. So a more summer focused one. Yeah, when this is done, I'll show you the boss cards. I'm currently at about 30. I still need like 30-ish boss cards. Okay. Yeah. Just to say the odds were double. Yeah, I just had much better luck. Like I got 7 out of 10 cards in a 10 pack versus when I was a 20, I was getting 5 to 6. So if the odds continue to stay like that, that's better for me. So if they stay 10 packs, I'm okay with that. Oh, we gotta reverse this. All right, we'll do a quick dive here. We got our dive in. Let's get a rabble rouser. Wait, didn't he have a match? Wait a second. Am I in last week's Raw? After all this, am I watching Raw from June 2nd? No, that's this week's Raw. All right, well, I don't know. Oh, okay. So maybe they're getting another shot at it. I love Sammy. Sammy's my boy. Oh, whoa. I love the fact that Punk's singing with it. Let's hoping more would come in. A grande Americano. He's going to win Money in the Bank overall, yeah. Audio's still good for you guys? Let me know. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, Chad fought last week. El Grande fights this week. I think El Grande is the standout for Money in the Bank at the moment. All right. Another match down the line. Audio still good? Perfect. Thank you. All right, we're going to take the 200. We got a lot of 3x3s here. It's pretty impressive that these two are working together because my understanding was there's not a lot of positive will between Sammy and Kevin Owens and CM Punk. And so far, they've worked pretty well. So it depends. I try and get enough to open a card pack. I've had more. If I can get 100K a day, will. I will say, since I've started posting more videos and doing the streaming, it has cut down on how much MFP I'm grinding. But yeah, I tried to get enough like the 200K or whatever I would need. Come on, I hate these matches. I'll have enough for I just need to do some reversals and I'll be able to uh but yeah, so it just depends. All right, we're good. We can win now. Let's give him the The signature. Come on, Jacob Fatu, get up, man. That I'm coming for you. All right. Who am I pinning? Get out there, Fatu. No, you're supposed to stop the Fiend from coming and breaking up the pin. Fiend, you're bad at this. I expect that we're going to get a Sami Zayn heel turn at some point. You guys are doing terrible. You can get... Yeah, well, that's it. I'm trying to... Like, you've got to balance the family and everything, so I'd like to get 800K. I'm hoping... I think the rumor cards are that, especially if we see a Bloodlines pack, that it could be mostly Personas. So, but we'll see. All right, let's see if we can get the pin here on Stone Cold. Nope. Here. I love Roxanne. She's my favorite. Oh, Io. Are one of those dummies coming through? Where's Carmelo? Wait, both my guys are getting hit by stuff. That's bad. Oh, there's Carmelo. Come on, gentlemen. You need to come back in here. Yeah. It's just a lot of money to grind. Man, this is the worst triple threat or like three-way I've played. I can't wait to see Stephanie on Raw. All right. There we go. Come on, man. Everybody has their own thing about for VC versus no VC. Really? Okay. If he can pin him here and then we're done, let's just go that route. All right, that's fine. Poor Ivy. She gets the jobber entrance. And here comes Stephanie Vecker. That match took way too long. Normally, they never take that long. She's pretty great. The women that have come up from NXT recently are so good. I guess I'll take the mystery spot. Oh, awesome. That's an extra health spot, which means... Okay. Another one of these. Maybe we can finish this one quicker. So, just for those who've tuned in, we are grinding Faction Wars right now. Just trying to earn some of the boss cards. Oh, I said I was going to show the boss cards. It's my fault. I'll do that after this matchup. My apologies, guys. So yeah, we're trying to grind the boss cards right now. In the side, I'm watching Raw, so we've got that going on as well. Wow, double trip. Is this Stephanie? I might have to pause to look at Stephanie's entrance. I Okay, you're killing me here. And we'll try and do more streams during wrestling and have me playing while wrestling's going on. Because I can't get in trouble for streaming the audio. The video I can. Come on, champ. I just want to pin you. I got 2 spears just waiting for your name on it. Oh, and he blocked it. So we know Ivy Nile's not winning. Yeah, the Biggie Amethyst I actually thought might be harder to get. I was a little surprised. Really? Both of them got reversed? Love how I had 2 finishers and they were reversed back to back by 2 different bronzes. That should not have happened. All right, well, I have a special or signature. Come in here, Montez. You're going to go for a ride. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got it. That was quicker than the last one. Ooh, that was some good moves there. There we go. Turn my headset up a little bit more than I should have. Oh, she's going to do the thing. I like how Booker T is like brought up for the Booker's Kiss now because of how much of a horn dog he is for it. And then Charlotte stole it. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the... Okay, so I said I'd show what boss cards I'm missing, so I'll go through that quickly. But I pretty much have all of the... because somebody said they wanted to see it. I pretty much have all of the current rotating cards. I'm missing 2 here, permanent cards, so I will get those next. And then I haven't bought a Ruby card yet, and I have every green card, and I'm working on the blues next. I have 28K... So when I hit 40, I'll be able to buy 10 of them, I believe. So, and we're going to continue to grind through these to get my card level up because I want to get... I know a bunch of people are already at... Bianca, Pink Diamond Bianca for the collection level. I'd like to get there. All right, so let's get back to this. That was a cool kick. So we got Giants again here. I really wouldn't mind some new bosses to come through for Faction Wars. I'd be afraid of getting hit there badly, but I'll let Jay take control and go through there. Well, that happened. I remember when, like, the NWO cards are going to be added to Faction Wars last year, and I was getting the NWO popping up with like it said NWO was a faction with no cards appearing, and then Faction Wars would just end, and I'd lose the ticket, and it wouldn't finish properly. Do our taunts here quickly. Who's in the Money in the Bank match for the women right now? Ah, Ripley and Roxanne. Nice. Like, for the women, I feel like it'll be Naomi, but put it on a Roxanne Perez, I think would do a lot for her. Especially with the close calls she's had this year. Really? He's bringing the weapon in. Come on in, Mr. the Giant. I got a dive to do against you here, my friend. So you haven't filled up my special yet. Or signature. There it is. Ah, he blocked the signature. Boo. Why was I aiming for Otis? That makes no sense. Let's start doing some pins to see if I can get some people in here. I thought he might actually get pinned there. No, you're not doing that yet. Good. 2 of them in at least. There we go. One more pin. I don't think they're gonna like Liv's already had Money in the Bank. I don't think she goes through. They're gonna give Vecchia this, and you don't bring Vecchia back in or into Raw on the first night and give her this match if she's not gonna win it. She has to win the match. Oh, backslide into her. What did she call this? The SVM? No. Ivy Niles gonna have to break that up. Yeah. All right. Okay. Ooh, this is a long one. Okay, where do we have to go? So, double treasure chest. Looks like I'm doing a few battles here. We got to do it. A lot of multi-man matches again. This one's SVB. Oh, you know what I just realized? This is Stephanie Vecchia bomb. That's what SVB is. I should have gotten that. I feel stupid for not realizing that. Also, I hate when bombs are just named after the people. Let's be more creative with names. Yeah, there's already been pictures of a briefcase that's got caution tape on it. Could be a fake, though. So if Naomi wins it, it's one of those things where I don't want Naomi to win it, but not because she just shouldn't need it because she's a former women's 2-time women's champion or 1-time. I don't remember. Somebody tell me. Is she a 1 or 2 times women's champion? Yeah, strapped a rocket to her back, as Edge would used to say on Edge and Christian's podcast of awesomeness or pod of awesomeness. Strap the rocket. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try. And nobody stopped me. They should have stopped me. Yeah, you should be excited Stephanie Vicaire is there. Oh, we're going to get some carrying cross here? Oh, no, Gable. Or El Grande Americano. Mr. Paul Heyman with AJ Styles. That's a combination I haven't seen. Yeah, they should mention the event in the game. Oh, Scott Hall. Oh, he blocked it. What's with the AI is reversing a ton. 30s. What's with these tags? Holy shit. Mention Ultimate X here, AJ. Or Feast or Fired matches that you had to compete in. What's Paul Heyman trying to do here? I don't even know. Who does he want to win the match? Somebody tell me who they want to win the match. That's the third signature to get blocked. All right, there we go. We stole it right back. How long has AJ and Paul known each other for, I wonder? There's no history in TNA or anything with them, is there? All right, can we get the pin here? Is Faruqa just going to keep jumping up and down? Okay, there we go. We're good. What do you guys think of Raw this week so far? I'm very far behind. I'm obviously catching up here. So, until they get hit in the face. Oh, I thought it was hit in the face. All right, so we got our 4x4 out of the way. What was our path? It's taking the bottom. Use the double chest. No monies. I wanted some monies. All right. We'll give him the Raging Bull. I'd like to thank all of y'all for hanging out with me. This is bad. This is bad. These are all bad. I'm not taking any of those. Those are all terrible options. Consumes starts with 2 signatures for 2. I'll take that. Oh, Rusev promo. Oh, they're actually referring to the when they were part of that group. What was that group called? The Nation Army of Nations? No. Something like that. League of Nations. The League of Nations. Man, Miro. I mean, Rusev. So glad he's back. He looks great. He looks so good. Yeah, I'd be scared of Miro or Rusev. Why are Natty and Maxine wearing identical dresses? I guess they're technically a tag team. All right. Psycho Tyler Bate here. All right, that was pretty good. Oh my god. Rusev Day mention and a kind of AEW. It's fight night. Oh, Judgment Day are coming out. When does the Judgment Day implode? That's the big question right now. When do we see the imploding of the Judgment Day? What do you guys think? What pay per view is the Judgment Day officially done by? I keep thinking, like, how long can the storyline keep going? For a faction, it's done remarkably better than it ever should have because it was kind of DOA when Edge started it. It was not great. Removing him from the group was the best thing that could have happened to it. Um, so, by Cash App, great. Um, but yeah, when does the implosion of the Judgment Day? You guys tell me, what pay per view are they officially done by? I'm going to put it out there and say SummerSlam. I think is the big implosion between everybody. That'll be a year from Dom turning on Rhea. Yeah, but let me know. Yeah, I don't even know if Carlito's going to be there. He says he's not renewing his contract in 2 weeks. He just won a title in Puerto Rico from his dad's promotion. Oh, I love the New Day. Here's the thing about the New Day. They write. They're right about Biggie. Like, everybody can agree that Biggie was dead weight, and they were right to do what they did. He was letting them down, and they did the only proper thing. Oh, come on, man. All right, let's do this. Nope. To-doom. You know, if they're going to say that, they should show us his eyebrows. I just wish that they'd put the New Day in a good feud. They're so capable of as a team, and they're so good at feuding. I mean, the New Day is pretty great. Let's be honest about that. All right, so that's almost done round 4. One more here. So we got next gen again. The best of the best. Give Jay control, get my taunts out of the way. Oh man, I've really enjoyed the War Raiders since they've been allowed to be like themselves and not Vikings. Wish the New Day was on SmackDown. Yeah, I could see that. Don't know who I said say it, but they're like they should almost just have one set of tag team belts, and then the champions could just interact with everybody. But the tag team division on SmackDown's so good. They got the Motor City Machine Gun, one of my favorite teams of all time. I love Alex Shelley. I love Chris Sabin. DIY's been so fantastic. That's like such a fake laugh. That sounds bad. But yes, I can't disagree at all with that. Or, like I said, have one set of tag team titles like they used to, like they do with the women's, and then they defend them anywhere. Oh, did I lose my. Oh, I must have lost it. He must have blocked it. I didn't think that would work, but I at least got somebody in the ring. Oh, yeah. MCMG were the best team never to be in the WWE. That's the way I look at them. I loved them in TNA for years, Ring of Honor. I was actually shocked when they didn't end up going to WWE. AEW. I thought that was going to be their place. But I'm glad they're in the WWE with getting a big payday. They got to skip NXT. They got to go right to Raw. Um, and I think this partnership with TNA has done wonders for that as well. All right, we'll take the Mooney. All right, so we got our last run here. I'm just looking for the best path. Um, I guess we're going straight across and up to that double chest. We'll take the 50 credits. We got a match. I actually saw a TNA show a few years ago when it was still Impact Wrestling, and Shelly was wrestling for the number one contendership. I think it was Under Siege. They were here locally, and Shelly was Chris Sabin was X Division champion at the times, and he won his match. And then Shelly, yeah, won the number one contendership for the title, and then won it the next month against Moose. I want to say it's Moose. I don't know if that's 100% correct. So, and I wanted to get a Motor City Machine Gun shirt, and they only had one, and I didn't love it, so I didn't end up getting it. It was very Scully, and that's just not my type of style. But they did have, um, uh, damn it, what's the team with Shelly and I'm blanking. Why am I blanking on it? Alex Shelley. Give me a second here, guys. Um, I'm blanking. Oh, Flux. Um, I didn't know he was trained by Scott Demore, but that makes a lot of sense. Oh, and Joey Legend. Huh. I'm just looking at Shaman or Shelley's Wikipedia page here. Motor City Machine Guns. Why am I blanking on the name of it? Time Splitters. There we go. The Time Splitters. So I got a Time Splitter shirt, and that was completely up my alley because I love Back to the Future. Back to the Future might be my favorite movie of all time. I don't know. We'll get them to open up the door here, and then we'll give some spears and give it a try. Oh, I lost audio. Oh, is that Roxanne Perez? Love Roxanne. I love what she's doing with the Judgment Day. Come on, get that door open, ref. I want to get out of here. Roxanne's the best. I'm actually kind of surprised they brought her in as a heel. No problems. Thanks for jumping in. Glad that you're here. I hope your day's going well as well. Yeah, we're playing Faction Wars and we're watching Raw, which seems I'm behind. Raw started while I was at a kids soccer game today, so I'm behind. I'm just catching up right now. He dodged it, jerk. Gotta be careful. He'll bro kick me. All right, let's get out this time, ref. Do a bet quicker job. I'm looking forward to Roxanne being a big deal. Hmm. Oh, I think this version of heel Becky is better than older version, like the big time Bex version. Man, that's gonna be sloppy, but we're gonna do it. Oh, if I knew that, I would have gone that route. Oh, well. Give me 2 monies. Yep. Okay, we've crossed 30K. The last run's going to be next gen again here. Here comes Lyra. At least she's in a good feud now. She won that title and then had almost no feuds for it. And here's a 2K advertisement as we speak, and I'm playing it. All right, we're going to just start spamming finishers because we have unlimited finishers till he's done, and then we're going to do super moves and all sorts of stuff like that. We're going to do our taunts here. Oh, Rhea. She's looking good. We'll get, just switch our guys out and have them do finishers. Or we'll just get the pin because Dominic Mysterio doesn't know how to get in a match. Yes, finish them up, bruh. Finish them up, I think a few days in. I've got videos posted to the channel of me doing all of them. So, but yeah, all the ultimate challenges are wrapped up. Did the birthday events today, did the numbers challenges. I'm 100% complete live events at the moment. Oh, 43:10. That's not bad. Guys, I'm going to run to the washroom and fill up my water bottle because it's getting dry. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Just chill with me here. All right. Let's do this. Spin my house. All right, we're back, my friends. So we're going to do another run here. And I lost the sound. Oh, we see this structure quite a lot. Guess we're taking the middle one. Give me a diamond badge. Nope. So I get movement speed or armed ability. We'll go with movement speed. I do love Becky's music. Whoa, whoa. I kind of wish Becky had some words to her music. Shut up. Yo, how's it going, man? Glad you're jumping on here. Oh, there we go. Yo, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. We are watching Raw while streaming the game. Not bad. I'm behind on Raw at the moment. I had a kid's soccer game I was at, so I'm just getting caught up on everything here with what's happened. So we're at Becky Lyra promo at the moment. Thought that would be a good thing to do while just grinding through these faction wars. Little sore. Notice I just got my water filled up today, or my water filled up, and I walked up the stairs. I ran 5K this morning for the first time in 2 weeks, and my legs are a little sore. I hope I feel okay tomorrow because I was debating taking my bike to the gym, which is about a 25-minute bike ride, and now I'm like, ooh, I hope I feel okay after that, but the only thing I can do is hurt myself and then be okay. Yeah, I haven't. I try to watch Raw when I can, but I don't know. I can't all the time. Okay, so we're good to pin here. If we were going to play a game and you didn't know the WWE wrestler, do you think Kit Wilson, Elton Prince, or Dewey Carter would be the fake name of the one that they created for the video game? I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Those are the people we were just fighting, and it was obviously Pretty Daddy plus some guy named Dewey Carter. But 760, that's pretty good. I think they're going to start pounding each other. Go after her. Do it. On Friday. The new packs will come out on Friday. So that's when the countdown timer is going to go. I've seen renders for a Bloodlines pack and a Heatwave pack. So we'll have to figure out which one they're doing. So my guess is on Bloodlines. Although I feel like you should get those cards for free if you bought the Bloodlines edition of the game. It just seems right. Any thoughts on when the World Update will come or World Tour Update will come? Soon? I want to say they're probably looking to do an update a month, and I think we're just entering month 3, so I could see it happening soon. I can't remember what day of the week they did the last update on, but I feel like it was a Monday? No, not a Monday. A Thursday, but Tyrese Halliburton, I believe, I don't know anything about the NBA, but I believe he is one of the announced players for 2K in this pack. Maybe they're going to mention that here. So I'm very curious about what the Bloodline packs are going to be. Obviously, it's going to be characters from the Bloodline, but will they be just like the standard cards, or are they going to be Persona cards? That's my bigger question. I can see Persona Roman of some sort, like another Roman Persona, but will we get Personas for Jay and Jay, Jimmy, Solo, Jacob, and the Gorillas of Destiny, God? I hate fighting the Bloodline because they get full shield. But yeah, no, I think we'll see what the Bloodline pack is. I expect being called Bloodline, there'll probably be a few Persona cards because they're very specific pack. When is Money in the Bank? How many weeks away is that? You know, Jay, I was doing my taunt there, and you had to don't tag him in. Anyways, how many weeks are we to Money in the Bank? Oh yeah, Jay's coming out with. Oh, that's awesome, Sammy glasses. I want tag in Jay. There we go. Down to day one ish. That's me, Oos. Day one ish. It's me, Oos. Day one ish. So I feel like Money in the Bank could still be a few weeks away. I could see them doing like not Money in the Bank this week, but June 16th. Yeah, they'll save it for the Father's Day weekend. 100%. So the oh wait, June 7th? Oh, that's quicker than I thought then. Well, maybe Money in the Bank then. Yeah, it could be then. Come on, get stunned here, Roman. Well, Cole is, the epitome of cool. What's the tag team action? Kind of like those glasses for Sammy. Yeah, I think we will. So Money in the Bank's the weekend with Worlds Collide. They won't do it, but actually World Collide packs would be kind of cool. Yeah, so June 7th. Okay, they could be doing Money in the Bank packs. I really hope it's not like Mania where there's 2 volumes of packs. Like, that was too much too quickly. So I hope it's not that much. I like this 2 week cadence. It gives you time to build up your MFP, especially after if you're chasing a card like I was with Alexa Bliss and having to rebuy cards or rebuy packs and stuff. All right, so what direction are we going here? Uh, the best. You know what? We'll go with the 2x2 for a bit of extra MFP. Uso! Day one, yes, it's Oos. Day one, yes, it's Oos. Day one, yes. Yeah, trust me, I'd love some. What? What? Yeah, me too. I'm sitting on like 160K right now, so I have to get like 300K to hope to be able to open up the 10 pack. I'm not going to take one of your cards. We're going to go with health. Do we have a name for this group yet? They should just be called the Vision. Big Bronson Reed. Hear me out. A tag team of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. They should just call them the Bronze. Do you agree with that? The Bronze? That's kind of where my head's at. Oh, yeah, we're definitely taking a diamond plate. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, they even match with like black singlets. Let's do this. Big Bronson Reed. The Bronze. Oh, that match was too fast, because of course it was. What do you think the new cards will be? Amethyst or Ruby? No, they'll keep them Amethyst because they've already cracked. They've already done Amethyst ones. They can't not have Amethyst in them now, so they'll continue to do Amethyst. I really kind of wish they had made some of the Demasters Amethyst because we could be using Demaster cards more. But you're not going to want to use Demasters when you've got other better cards. So I'll have to check and make sure I got that rabble rouser. Yeah, we did. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that sounds right. It depends when they drop. Yeah, but I could see them being Ruby. I'm actually curious as to what they will be. Um, no, I want to take him in. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had to chase after the Kirk card. I think it'll be fine. Can they coexist? I love Amethyst because they have resiliency, and 2K has taken their time with giving us grinding badges. Yeah, they're really holding the grinding badges back. I'm trying to think. Money in the Bank was the first one with that people used with Omas, right? Is that correct? Am I thinking that correctly? I know I bought the card super late, but it was an Amethyst card. I think it was Omas, and it had Unscathed and Quick Winner, I believe. They were purple ones, though. They weren't gold badges. Sorry, Dad. No, you moved, you son of a bitch. Yeah, fingers crossed. I do love Kurt. Like, Money in the Bit or those demasters should be hitting the store soon, anyways, I think. So, fingers crossed, you'll be able to just, instead of getting it from packs, just purchase it. And I'm just trying to figure out the math. If are you better to do packs? Because I don't have a ruby card in the market because I've gotten them all. Same with all the amethysts, so I don't know what they cost. But my understanding is amethyst ones are pretty, or sorry, the rubies are 145k. I think people were saying that in the chat yesterday. Is this why I'm going to take over? Because I'm a YouTuber? Drinking so much water. Yeah, Charlotte was my last one, man. I needed, yeah, I needed Charlotte as well, and she took forever to show up. Considering how many packs open, I was very disappointed with that. We're gonna take 70 credits. Wow. Okay, so if we go the bottom route, we get the double chest. Then we go up through that 1v1 to get that heart. Yep. That seems to be the best way. This round's getting a ton of multi-man matches. Not bad, not bad. We're on our second run of Faction Wars here. Working towards getting that 40k-ish. And then we'll just burn through and get 10 cards. Yeah, Roman I got right away. In fact, I got him a bunch of times. Him and Xavier Woods, the one needed for the cards, I got a bunch of times. I think I was too quick on that one. I might have to go back to Reed or to Patu. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. You know, Jay, you're supposed to be beating Steiner. All right. I got to take control of this match. AIJ is not doing the trick. We're going to go up to the top. We're going to get our XP from there. I heard that. People were saying that they used Angle for the birthday bash. I used the live event Chad Gable. Very similar, though. At least I'm assuming they're very similar, but I like Chad because he had all the answers and he had Rabble Rouser. But it still took like 4 ankle locks to get it done. Who did you guys use for the AJ birthday bash? I used The Rock. The faction wars The Rock. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Mr. Snake. Or, sorry, that's not right. Mr. The Snake. Got to make sure we address these people properly. Mr. The Snake, come on, let's be cool, man. And he drained my SIG. Oh no, tsunami! Oh, Punk's gonna stop it. Let's see if people jump into the match. I don't know if you know this, but there's a wake up taunt glitch where you set up your opponent. Uh, did he tag there? No. Um, Shield 14 for Luger, Rock for AJ. Yeah, I use Rock for AJ as well. There's a wake up taunt glitch by pressing up on the D-pad. Basically, reset your opponent's recovery and he won't get up. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Oh, nice. I didn't know there was a wake up taunt glitch. I used the rock, beat him 4 times. It took me a few times. It wasn't all at once. But I did pin AJ all 4 times. Wasn't terrible. And then the other thing I liked about Chad Gable for the Luger match was Wet Blanket. That was really useful. Being able to drain his signature and finishers off of him. Liv. I don't think she's happy. Yeah. Submissions were broken and my opponent would never tap. I needed 4 ankle locks to get him to submit. Luger did get me to submit after 1 torture rack, which was super annoying. What did I say was the bottom route I needed to take and then go up? Yeah. Who doesn't she trust? Ugh. Need 32 more cards for that damn pink Jey Uso. Can't wait. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I can't wait to get the Bianca. No, it's not okay, my friend. Oh, it's a ladder match. Wow, I only use strikers. I don't like technicians. Yeah, no, I got him submit every time, but it like took 3 or 4 ankle locks from Chad Gable. Oh, you're so close to Bianca, my friend. I wish. I'm still like 2 ranks away. If I can get, I'm hoping for some more card packs with so I can get more of the Superstar Series 2 packs. Yeah. So yeah, I know. I love these 2K promos that they put in for the game. Yes, I very much look forward to getting Bianca, but I'm quite a while away. I showed you guys, was it on the stream I did the other day? Oh, my Netflix just stopped. Why did it just stop? Give me a second here, guys. While I figure out what happened to Netflix. I'll be happy when I get Seth. Well, and then I expect at some point soon they'll add what cards were like some Galaxy Opals and stuff, because there weren't, we're going to see Galaxy Opals for the packs, so, or for collector's rewards. Whenever the next World Tour comes out, I'll get closer to getting that Pink Diamond Bianca. I'm guessing maybe 40 will be Galaxy Opal. Yeah. Okay, we gotta get a pin here. Or climb a ladder. Ah, stupid rock. I should have hit him a few more times. But yeah, we should be expecting that. Hopefully, we get the World Tour update in the next week or so. That would be ideal. I'd like to see a new nation. There were leaked nations that they would be doing. I think there were 5 nations leaked. Oh, God help me. I hate Charlotte. Charlotte is my least favorite women's wrestler. I've always felt she's super overrated. And I know there's people who love Charlotte, but I'm just not one of them. She makes me actively want to stop watching the TV. There we go. Yeah, Japan. Strictly speaking, as a big old Canadian boy, I would love to have Canadian representation. So, especially because there's a good amount of wrestlers from Canada. But seeing Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, Calgary as spots for Canada would be kind of cool. Oh, interesting. I'm not playing ranked until they go back to 1v1. I don't want to get involved in Extreme Rules matches. I had flashbacks from the Extreme Rules matches last time where people were leaving the ring. I actually literally had one guy say, "I'm leaving the ring and I'm not coming back," and he went to the back corner of the thing. I eventually had to drag him back. Took me like an hour to drag him back to the ring to get the win. Whoa, no, no! What did I do? I meant to click the health. Lame. Wonder much how Galaxy Opal. Yeah, it could be. No, it'll be more probably. Like rubies are 124, aren't they? And then you still have pink diamond. Sorry, amethyst. We don't know the price on yet, and then diamond, pink diamond. So I could see them being higher. Once again, hey 2K, if you're watching this, and I don't think you are, um, let's talk about MyFaction pricing and how to monetize this game better. That will actually get people want to give you money. Because I don't have a problem with monetization necessarily. I know some people do. It seems to be a way of the future, and there's not a huge amount we can do about it. Um, but we need to figure out how you guys can make a better value proposition for the money you're asking from people. Because I don't think you're doing a good job right now. So let's talk about that and see how we do it. Because essentially the card packs are loot boxes. There's several countries where you can't even have loot boxes. So that can't be like the way you're going. I'm sure I don't have 2K watching. Oh, that was quick. I didn't even get to do my finisher. I love Kyrie, and she's in great shape since coming back. Did they ever officially end um, damage control? Was damage control ever officially ended? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I got to be careful. If you're a parent, I'm just going to put this out there as a PSA for all the parents out there. Make sure you have a password on your accounts. When my son, who's now 14, but when he was little, he was playing the PlayStation 3 and decided to play Peggle um, and bought all the DLC by accident because he just thought it was something he could play. So, but yeah, put that password on. So every game right now, well, not every game, that's not fair, but most games are looking to how can we make more money out of the game, and microtransactions are never going to go away. Um, but now my thing is how do we put more value to make the microtransactions at least seem more valuable to the players to a point where you get more players purchasing them. Oh, oh, I have to go down. There we are. Carrying Cross, my favorite person. I love Cross. He's been so good recently. Sorry, Dad. Sammy's heel turn is going to be coming soon. Ugh. Oh, I hope it's El Grande Americano. I think it could be El Grande Americano. I'm assuming they will because all those other ones have. But I actually don't think those stay in locker codes. I think they're there erroneously. Could be wrong, but I just feel like they're not supposed to be there. This is so interesting. Will I be live tomorrow? Maybe. We'll see. I should probably get a schedule in place. Um, I have a kid soccer game tomorrow. Um, so every night I have soccer games from. Come on, Rikishi. I just want to get the pin. Okay, this should do it. Knows that they didn't say anything about Alberto Del Rio. Oh, fuck off. He fucking tagged in. So yeah, just quickly, I'll pause to just talk about schedules. I don't have a firm schedule of when I'll be streaming and when I won't, and part of that is I've got 3 kids at home here, so it's tough figuring out exactly what I can and can't stream. But I will tell you, Monday through Thursdays, I have soccer every single night of the week. What got me into MyFaction? That's very interesting. I love these aesthetics for the Money in the Bank stuff. What's funny about what got me into Money in the Bank is, or not Money in the Bank, MyFaction, SummerSlam locker code. I dabbled in MyFaction in 2K23. Um, Dabbled in it very barely. We'll wait into that. And didn't love it. And I think it was because at that time, every superstar had so many matches, and then you had to like refresh the matches. Get out of here. I was just too quick. There we go. This should be done now. So I didn't love that. I jumped back in for 2K24 at the beginning to get the platinum. And then I got the platinum for 2K4 and didn't touch it. And then I saw that there were SummerSlam locker codes. So I downloaded the SummerSlam locker code and I got this card for, it was a SummerSlam card packs and it was Diamond Gunther from the SummerSlam pack. And it was a sparkly card and it glue. And I'm like, oh, this is fancy. And then I realized I could use Gunther to pretty much slaughter every weekly tower and proving grounds update to that point. So, while Jamie is the like, I don't, is he the number one MyFaction guy online? I don't even know. I feel like that's pretty accurate to say. To call him the number one MyFaction guy. So yeah, and then I started going into it, and I think I fell off for a month, but then like a month later, I was like in deep and starting to go through all of 2K24. All right, let's look at the path here and figure out what way we're taking. So we're gonna have to go the bottom route. Man, they're really all about the. I keep losing sound. Who is Jey Uso losing that title to? That's what I want to figure out. I don't think he's going to have an extremely long reign, but I'd be curious title to. MyFaction guy. Yeah, MyFaction guy was is pretty good too. I know he's branching out past MyFaction at this point. He's still gonna have some focus, but he's doing some other stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of guys who make a. You know what? I appreciate it. Thank you, AJ. Or AG. I appreciate that. I try to make good stuff. I figure that's the only way that I'll get people wanting to watch. So that's always my focus. And I'm like, what would I want to watch? So that's how I try to treat everything. Tyler Bate move. So I do appreciate that. I'm trying to put a decent production level so everything looks good and feels good. Not bad. How are you doing, man? I so here's the deal. If I had my pick on Money in the Bank winner, it would be Roxanne, but I hope it's Naomi. I think Naomi could do really well with it as well. Um, so yeah, and I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking, Juan. Oh, I got to sneeze. Oh, my apologies, guys. I had to sneeze there. I'm sorry. So, there's just a bunch of questions in the chat. I just want to get caught up. Do I recommend spending $10 on the New Wave DLC? Is it worth it? So I bought the Bloodline Pass, so I have all the DLC. I've spent a bit of time at this point with the DLC characters. I think the Motor City machine guns are pretty fun overall. I think they're a good time. I think Stephanie Vaquera is great and Julie is great. Honestly, if you're not going to buy the whole season pass, no, the live events are still there. They were there for a month. We can check in a second. I'll confirm. But I think this is the bet. Like, if you're going to buy a pack piece by piece, I think this is one of the better ones. So, um, so yeah, I think this one, oh, I didn't want them to go that quickly. And then the ones that have like the NBA. So the next one is the NBA pack, and it gives the NBA pack is given 3 NBAs, Abyss and Great Kelly. And honestly, I think Abyss is a cool addition. I'll probably never use the NBA players beyond the live events. And I can't see myself ever wanting to use a Great Kelly. So like that one's a bit of a downer. And then you have the Attitude Era. Wait, let me look at the packs. Here, we got the list right here. Yeah, so next one is Duncan Destruction. And then the Fearless pack with Bull Nakano, Jordan Grace, New Jack, Penta. So that one could be kind of cool as well for Penta and Jordan Grace. The Attitude pack, I want every single one of those people on my roster. And then the Saturday main event pack, beyond Sid, I'm not like in love with a bunch of those people. Yeah, look, the yeah, I paid full price. I got the blood. This is the first time I've ever bought the most expensive version of this game. Usually I get the one with just the season pass. Penta is dropping. There was a date here for it. July 23rd. Our next is June 25th. So it looks like we get the next one near the end of this month, and then less than 1 month later, we get the next pack. So we'll be eating for packs for a little bit. And then I think there's a 2 month break. So July to September and then November. So we're gonna get a bit of a delay, like one coming quickly and then the rest slowing down a little bit. So also, is it worth spending virtual currency on the overall? I don't know. I'm still very new into the island. The only time I've played the island, oh well, Grande Americano. Woohoo! He's gonna win. Um, he should be winning. So I'll find out as I play a little bit more of the island. I'd like to play more, but I got to get my VC up. So, I think probably the best one's going to be the WrestleMania 41. Do you think they have? Yeah, somebody asked this question soon about a World Tour update. I think that will come soon. I'm hoping this week, but I don't know. Nalladine. Oh, I hope I don't get. You know what? I didn't get in trouble on my last live stream for wrestling music. I think they have. Oh, that's going to be a mess. I did unlimited finishers. Oh, well, it'll be fine. Start with a signature for 2 matches? Sure. That'll help. So I'm hoping we see that soon. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do the chat and talk to you guys. Keep chatting. I just want to make sure I'm trying to talk to all of you guys and see what's going on. I think, because I was thinking about like what my next big... What did you guys think of the 12... What the... Oh. He gets unlimited finishers too. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that myself. So here's the deal. I actually thought the island was fun. I think that match though against I think that match against Xavier Woods that we got into near the end was not fun. I should have stayed down there. Yeah, I've got a little bit of VLC saved up. I'm thinking about using that towards maybe my character on the island to increase my stats a bit. Okay, we're gonna. You know, let's just. And then I can catch up on the chat. We'll just. Man, it keeps cutting the audio. Why would he say that's Chad? CM Punk, that is obviously not Chad Gable. I don't know why he'd even say that. It's nothing like Chad Gable. Man, I always thought CM Punk was like a smart guy, but maybe he isn't. Yeah, it's a collection mode. Collecting stuff is fun. You know what my big thing is with MyFaction? And it's the constant live events. There's always an event to do. And I think that's important to keep your attention throughout the year. I still have a ton of trophies to get for this game. I will platinum it. 100%. So we're just over halfway to the platinum. Who's my favorite wrestler of all time? So this question's been asked a few times, but I had no problem talking about it. I won't get into the whole Chris Benoit was my favorite wrestler at a time. He is not anymore for obvious reasons as to things that have happened over the years. So it is not Chris Benoit in the current moment and time. Obviously, with everything that's happened. My favorite wrestler of all time is a wrestler known as Christian. I love Christian. I think he is one of the most talented. He's good at he's a great wrestler. He tells a great story. He can be a good guy or a good bad guy. He's entertaining on the mic. I think he's better than Edge on the mic. They always pinned Edge as like the better of the two from the team, and as a proud Canadian, I think Christian's better on the mic than those two. So Christian Cage and the work he's doing in AEW is just next level as like the father gimmick. I don't watch a lot of AEW typically, but I catch any segment I can with Christian in it because he's been so good, and I'm very curious to see how they. Yes, Christian Edge's kayfabe brother. They're not really brothers. They're just best friends from like they grew up together and they're best friends and they went to the same school. Yeah, there won't. Well, they did. I will say, like, if you're not a glutton for punishment like me, um, like you'll maybe sit on some of these live events that they gave us over the past few days, over a few days, because they loaded us with what 8 live events for the oddity matches and 8 for the oddity matches. We just got 2 birthday bashes, a Superstar of the Month match, and then the Smash and Stash. So if you spread them out a little bit more, is probably what they're thinking. They're probably not like everybody's going to do them in a day. I'll talk about another favorite wrestler of mine, though. And he's actually in this match. The Hurricane, or Shane Helms. I remember seeing Shane Helms as part of 3 Count in WCW. And at that time, I thought the gimmick was goofy, but he was really good in the ring. And then they let him be Sugar Shane Helms once they disbanded 3 Count near the end of his run in WCW. And I thought that was always really good. We'll tag and taker. We'll get a little bit of extra MFP. Yeah, that Cody birthday bash should be happening soon. He's not Chad Gable, Michael Cole. Why would he keep saying that? Hopefully, Cody's birthday bash is cool. Oh, am I going to get him to tap? Sorry, R-Truth. You've had a bad weekend, but you're tapping now. So, yeah, we got a ton of stuff. Here's my biggest thing, and once again, I don't have anybody from 2K watching this stream, but hey, 2K, if you're watching, you know what I'd love? A community manager who tells us what's coming up for the month within cards or updates. Somebody who even like a blog or something. Most live service games, and we've just said this is kind of like a live service, have a good community manager who can tell us all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah, World Tour. I think maybe this week. I don't know. I feel like it's been a month since the last one, so I think it's time. There's something a person who knows L. Okay, he's not. Oh, that was a smooth roll. Styles Clash. I think Punk's gonna win, or Seth's gonna cost him the match. I don't know how this is gonna work. Not Punk. Yeah, Punk's gonna win, or Seth's gonna cost the match. I just think having El Grande Americano, a caliber of that athlete with such a storied history from Mexico in the match would be really good for the Money in the Bank match. I bet we'd see some really inventive stuff from this luchador who's got years and years of experience in Mexico with a ladder. I bet there's a lot he can show us. Yeah, you're telling me, Pat McAfee. Wow, that was terrible. That was brutal. Question for you guys, and I don't know if I could make it work, but is there interest in me streaming Money in the Bank while playing the game on Saturday night? Let me know. Maybe I'll put a poll up on my YouTube post. Yes, exactly. Yes. Oh, got one taunt in there. Breaker. And then who's going to get the win? Ugh. He deserves. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. I'll see what I can do. My kids, and the reason why I say maybe is because my kids do enjoy the wrestling as well, and if it's on a Saturday night, yeah, I think that's fine. I'm doing a magic card. Yeah, Saturday's Money in the Bank. I don't. So I play Magic Card. Just recently got him back into it, and this weekend they're doing a Final Fantasy launch for, and I've actually prepaid with my son, and we're doing a pre-launch, a pre-release party for the Final Fantasy Magic cards on Saturday. But I'm pretty sure that's during the day. You have to. Woo! El Grande Americano is the winner. That's so cool. No, it's not Chad Gable. Yeah. They're like in two separate places. See, this proves that they um aren't the same person. Oh. Uh okay. Come on, Rock. You're the worst. Oh, there's still something going on here. Man. Yeah, for the for those you need to send them to 2K and they'll fix it for you. But you need to be specific and you need to send them screenshots of the screen that shows you have all 6 cards. It can't just be the one saying it's complete. You gotta, because I had to resend them 2 separate screenshots for that. Man, what's my problem here? Okay, this match is done now. They need to name this group. I don't think Rollins wins Money in the Bank. I think Punk and Sami Zayn will come out and cost him Money in the Bank. They will take out Bronson and Braun. Gotta love a big breakdown in the match here. I guess I'm taking the 12% armor. Tsunami! I could be a wrestling announcer. I could do that. All right. What's our game plan for this one? I guess it's the top so I can get the treasure chest and the hearts. This is a match? Yeah. All right. Well, that's Raw. I mean, that's the whole point about Rollins. That's what they're trying to get you to do. I need to open up this. There we go. Oh, I got to close Netflix, period, or you guys are going to continue to hear everything going on. Okay, there we go. I'm back up on my normal screen here. We're going to get through this final run here, and then I think I'll purchase some cards, and then we'll call her a night, I think, because we're about to hit midnight my time. Yeah, I love Orton as a face. I think he's been really good as that. I kind of love the... I know people said they didn't want to see um, Cena Orton again, but honestly, like for me, it's been, I don't even know how many years since they've had a match. It was nice to see them together. How do I feel about Sarah Logan and Carlito getting released? So I have feelings. Same with R-Truth. We talked about R-Truth the prior day. Just quickly to put my feelings out there. And I'll pause the game for a second to discuss this. Number one, they're not technically releases. They are choosing not to renew their contracts. And I know there's a distinction there. Like they're not going to work for the company. But the one thing I will say is that we talk a lot when they do releases that it kind of sucks that they had a contract and didn't follow through with the contract. There's a difference here where they're just choosing not to renew the contract. And that's more like regular sports. Like you could have a contract with the team and they may choose not to renew your contract. And that's what's happening in these cases with Carlito and Sarah Logan. So they're not being released from their contract prior to it. They're just not getting their contracts renewed. And it's the same thing with R-Truth. R-Truth's a special situation. Carlito, they chose to do nothing with since they brought him back. Like he really has done nothing of consequence besides being part of the LWO and a minor character and then being part of the Judgment Day and a minor character. I get why they're not renewing his contract. Sarah Logan, very similar. They brought her back after being let go post-pandemic. She has not done a lot. Now, to her credit, she has had 2 children since then, 1 child. Maybe it's 1 child since then, but she's had 2 children since she's been with the WWE. But once again, they're not using her. They haven't put her on TV in how long? They haven't paired her with her husband in the Viking or in War Raiders. So they haven't done anything in that regard with her. I get not renewing her contract. And it sucks, and I hate seeing people let go, but it's kind of the business. Like they're going to cycle through people, and as they continue to bring new people in and move people up from NXT, some of the older guard has to go. But I'll say this about R-Truth. I think letting R-Truth go the way they did was a mistake. He was a locker room leader. He was really respected. You can see the outpouring of love for people from him within the WWE. From the Miz, and it sounds like the Miz could be going too. I don't know. He removed the WWE from all of his. They removed the WWE from all. He removed the WWE from all of his social stuff, which is weird. But yeah, he's a locker room leader. I could see them not wanting to use him as an in-ring performer. The guy's 53. He can still wrestle, but I don't think he's as good as he used to be, or 53 or 54, one of the two. But I think what they should have done is move him to a Legends contract. I think he should have they should have just said, we're not going to renew your normal contract. We're going to give you a Legends contract. So yeah. And I think it's a mistake to let him go, because I think he'll go to TNA and he'll have a good time in TNA. Tommy Dreamer's already put the offer in for TNA for R-Truth. AEW would be silly not to pick him up, just to have him on the roster to make jokes. And like I said, you sign him on a as a roster. You sign him on a Legends contract, and you bring him in for when you need him, like 3 or 4 times a year for just fun, dumb stuff when you want to be a comedy character. So yeah, no, that's kind of my feelings on the whole R-Truth situation at the moment and the releases. I'm seeing Braun Strowman being thrown in there as well, because we had Braun Strowman, Dakota Kai, and there were like 7 releases. Whatever her name was in the WWE, Blake Davenport, Gigi Dolan was gone. So we had a bunch. I'm not a huge Braun Strowman fan. I think he's fun, fine. He can do he's good. Dakota Kai was depressing to see released again. I think she's going to be, whatever roster she ends up on, I think she's going to be a good hand for them. And I think that's what they lost with Dakota Kai. I think she's just somebody who can go in and put a good match on, even if they weren't planning on using her to her full potential. And she's only 36, mid 30s. I don't know her exact age. I thought it was 36, but it might be 33. So I'm sad to see her go. And some of the NXT talent wasn't great either. I'm never a fan of releases, but I do understand it happens. A roster balloons up too large. AEW had releases too, or non-contract renewals as well. So I don't know. Based on his tweet and how he talked about it, I don't feel like that's the case. Because you wouldn't say you've been released. You'd say, I chose not to renew my contract. He did get like a perfect send-off kind of thing where his last match, well, not his last match, he got destroyed by JC Mateo. But he had a huge match with John Cena in one of John Cena's final matches. Sorry, excuse me, for that yawn. So that's a big deal for him. So I don't know. But sorry, I hate to pause the game and get serious, but that's kind of how I'm feeling about all the releases and everything. Juan, you're asking about Emerald. I'm using Emerald Gunther MFP. Yeah, you know what? The Ruby Gunther might be a good way to go instead of buying the one if you don't have the other Gunther. That might be something to do. I don't know. I got distracted. Did I do? Yes. Everybody did their taunts. So, yeah. All right. Let's finish this up quickly. It's after midnight for me now. Seriously? How come I can't do my signature here? Oh, wait. Because he's got to be down in the corner. There. It's like 150K. Yeah. For 100 tokens, if you got the 100 tokens to blow, then maybe, yeah, that might be the smartest way to do it. And I think you're right on the tokens. I keep hearing 145K as the amount. So 150 sounds right. Oh, stupid trick, Willie. We'll just go for the pin and see if we can just finish one. And we'll finish up this run and buy some boss cards. Man, sometimes it takes playing the game, doing faction wars while watching Raw. I thought that was a good time. Yeah, we'll look at Money in the Bank this week and see if that's a possibility. Dakota Kai's always getting hurt, no matter. Yeah, it's true. Like she was getting, she did have some injuries, so it's one of those situations where you're like, this is not a match. I want none of those cards. None of those are helpful to me, game. All right, grab Haney object. We got a ladder match. Nice. Well, good grinding. I'm on. I want to be tomorrow. A ton of grinding, I think. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm going to start watching. I'm caught up on Law and Order. All the active Law and Orders are done. I'm finishing. Organized Crime is 2 episodes left, and it's done. But I watched the first season of Succession. I'm gonna start watching the second season, and then I'm gonna go into Severance. Yeah, I wish my kids aren't into like playing this as much. Part of it is because they think I can kill them, which I probably can. In all fairness, I'm much better at them in the game, and I know all the systems inside out. This is a hard game to, I think, learn, and it's one of those things I've put so many years into, and I've played so many times, and like to be totally transparent, the game since it's become the 2K series, or even before that, probably the gameplay itself hasn't changed dramatically in terms of the controls. Ah, that's nice that your girl likes to play. Mine does not. My wife has no want. She's a big. She plays Xbox, and she loves Dreamlight Valley. Disney Dreamlight Valley is her game. My mic's having issues. Oh no. Um, let me know if I'm just tweaking some settings here. Let me know if that works. I know it said I was having some like internet issues for a second, so maybe that had something to do with it. Good job. Hopefully that's better. I'm getting a bit of distortion from the game itself. I did have to make some fixes. We're just going to skip past these. Square, X, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle. There we go. We got another win. We're almost near the end of this run. Nice. No, that's awesome. My wife has no interest in wrestling. Yeah, she plays Dreamlight Valley. She loves Animal Crossing. Actually, I had never really played in Animal Crossing, and she was very excited for it. So we pre-ordered for Switch. This is a lot. I can't take any of those rewards. That's bad. Yeah, I don't know why. Here, I'll unplug the mic and plug it back in. I'm not sure if that'll. Testing. So I unplugged my mic and plugged it back in. Let me know if that helped at all. I may not be able to do anything. I've adjusted the mic slightly. Anybody else, let me know what you're hearing. I think there might have been an internet issue at one point because I was getting a weird message. It does say back to excellent. So this is just a standard 1-on-1 match. So we'll finish this one pretty quickly here. This is badge 4. So I think I've got all of these. So let's just pound his head. Do you think the Chargers will win? Honestly, I'm not a football guy. I couldn't tell you who's going to win football stuff. I know who the Chargers are. I did used to work in a pretty popular hat store. So I had to learn all the sports teams back in the day. Maybe if Canada gets an NFL team, I'll care. There's been rumors about one coming into Toronto for years. At one point, they were talking about moving the Bills to Toronto. All right, let's try this signature here. My audio for the game's cutting out. He dodged a spear. He's going to give me his spear. There we go. Oh, in the ranked play. Good job. The most I got was to Pink Diamond last season. I'm going to try and get to Pink Diamond again once we get back to the standard 1-on-1 matches for the season. Maybe higher now that the submission glitch is broken. I just didn't want to play anymore with the submission glitch at the time. It made ranked not fun. So I would like to play a little bit more ranked on a more even playing field. Guess we're going to add this badge there. Okay, we got one last match here, guys, and then we'll pick up some cards from the some boss cards and finish this run up for tonight. Of course, it's the bloodline to start off with. Okay, we're doing pretty good here, actually. Oos! Man, my sound is sounding terrible. I might be having some worse internet issues than I thought. Let's bring some people into the ring so we can finish this as quickly as possible here. Well, that didn't work. I thought that would be it. Yeah, Galaxy Opal's a big deal, so congrats, man. Okay, so we're done this run. How do you find Galaxy Opal, like people playing in it? Is it competitive? How's the ladder matches? Are they insane? I don't even know. I haven't played the ranked ladder matches. Who are you playing as? Like, what character are you using? All right, 34. So we're almost at 3,500. All right, so let's buy some boss cards. I said we were going to do that to wrap up the night here. So we'll get in GG Dolan, RIP. JC Jane, RIP. So we're now caught up on all the permanent cards, and now it's just a matter of collecting the blue cards. And I don't have a preferred order for these, so we're just going to buy a bunch of them till I have them all. I get Galaxy Opal with the first few weeks off. Yeah, I would like to get Galaxy Opal. I don't know. We'll see. I might do some ranked play once we get out of the ladder matches. I just don't think they sound fun, but could be me. All right. Well, we're making some progress here on these boss cards. But I use Fatu and Bray. Yeah, I definitely was using Fatu. I just found the this will be my last one for now. The glitch, the submission glitch made it hard to do. All right, and I think I'm done purchasing cards. So that takes us to how many cards do I need for that? So I've got 43 out of 72. So I'm just under 30 cards. So I'm like 29 cards away. Realistically, I should be able to get them all with the amount of tickets I have at the current moment, unless they introduce the new ones. And it's after midnight, so I'm just going to check and make sure that we didn't get a new live event added, and we did not. So, all right, guys. Well, I may come back tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure. Depends on family stuff. I'll try and work on some more formal permanent schedule, and I'll talk to my family potentially about streaming on Saturday night during Money in the Bank if possible. Could be even a situation where maybe I start Meadowgate where I start Money in the Bank just a little bit later. Yeah, 100%. But I just want to thank everybody who tuned into the stream tonight. I know it was a long stream, 2.5 hours. Definitely not as long as the one we did the other day. But thank you for everybody for hanging out. The fun conversation. Lots of great chat from everybody. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. And that being said, we'll talk to you guys all later. Oh, and if you've enjoyed it and you haven't hit that subscribe button, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton as we continue to grow the channel. We just had our 500 celebration, subscriber celebration on the weekend where we streamed for 12 hours straight. When we get to our thousand subscribers, we will do another 12-hour stream. So I'm looking forward to it. So everybody have a great night, and we'll talk